Ziggy Sobotka is in the midst of the greatest season in NCAA football history. He is on pace to not just break but shatter his father's interception record and become the first and only player to catch 30 interceptions in one season. His stats in previous seasons have been derailed by lackluster final games, so this year he's determined not to choke and to finish strong as he tries to take Mississippi State to a second straight natty. Now it is time for the biggest game of the season, the national championship rematch, the only team that we beat last year, and we start this with a strip sack. I guess this game is taking place in an alternate universe where Bama still has Bryce Young, and I'm hoping he will throw us a couple of interceptions today. And that might be it. We just miss it, man. I baited it up too much. We guaranteed we'll get ours, but bro, I don't know how that ended up being a catch. I honestly thought he overthrew that, but somehow his receiver gets to it. Weird start to this game. We're laying down those big hits though. That is one thing you can always count on. Still, man, we're gonna need those picks if we want to get to 30 on the season. And they're just running a screen there. What are you doing, bro? The same play that resulted in a pick six in the natty last year. He throws it so incredibly late. They've just decided to test Ziggy early, which is the stupidest game plan possible. The reason they beat us last year is because they played conservative and kept the ball on the ground. These are the kind of plays they should be making. So we will see if Nick Saban makes an adjustment or if he keeps just tossing it up to number 2. And Bama's starting to lean heavy on the run now. We're the last line of defense on this play, but you know we make tackles. And we've got a colossal third down in this defensive struggle. Bama's just going with the stick play. He floated that up in the air forever. And after blocking the field goal, offense gets a huge touchdown. We needed that in the worst way. I'm waiting for us to get a forced fumble, man. It feels like we haven't had one in a little while, as the center just tried to run away with the ball there, bro. Turns out that was encroachment on the D tackle. I've never seen that animation before. Bryce Young getting a little antsy on the screen passes. We're manned up on the tight end on 2nd and 10, and Bama just keeps rolling with the run. We sit Gibbs down. So 3rd and 6. I'm watching for slants or something here. Nope, they're gonna dump it off to the running back, and that's an absolutely huge tackle. Unfortunately, offense turns it over. So now we're down here on our own side of the field, and I thought we had that curl baited up, but he takes off. So this is a crucial series. Offense is asking a lot of us right now, but we will come up with a 3rd down stop because that's just what we do. Bama able to get a field goal, so we've got a tussle going into the second half right now. Should have had a pick from our fellow DB there, but on 2nd and 10, we're gonna get tried, and we will take that. The pick animations have been crazy all season, and that's a big one. Offense gets the touchdown, putting us up by 2 scores. Number 2 is really learning how to be in the right place at the right time, and I feel like we got another pick in us. Bama has not been careful enough about staying away from Ziggy, and on 3rd down, they're definitely gonna have to pass this. We're manned up on the slot receiver, and that ball goes just over our head. We're able to get the stop. Offense does have to punt it right back, but I'm feeling confident in our defense right now. Sit down. Dude really tried to jump over Ziggy. We got 12 tackles on the day, but we get cooked here. Bama's putting together a drive for the first time in a while, and I think we might just need one more pick to win this game. And Bama's running the halfback screen. You idiots, bro. If he threw that, we were taking it to the house for sure. But as it is, offense kills a lot of clock. We're hanging on to this 2-score lead, and the defense has been phenomenal all day. We're gonna have a 4th and inches, and this is pretty much the ball game. Bama's running it, and they're gonna pick it up and then some. So if the Tide score quick here, this could get kind of interesting. Bryce Young is going up deep, and our dude number 3 gets cooked. Ziggy gets taken off the field, so you know that means they're gonna score a touchdown. And now with 1:15 left, Bama has no timeouts, but they're gonna have a chance to win this thing. And they cook us to the other side. Wide receiver breaks a tackle, and Ziggy's gonna have to save it deep inside our territory. So this game looked like a done deal, and all of a sudden it's looking really dangerous. The Bama offense is waking up at the last second. We've just got to hold on for 54 seconds, and Bryce Young's chucking it up deep. Somehow number 7 is open, but there's a flag on the play. That will thankfully be illegal touching. So this is it, man. 4th and 6. They're going for the corner route, and you never throw a corner route against Ziggy, man. We come up with the game-winning pick. An absolutely huge play. Our undefeated season is alive behind a truly insane performance from Ziggy. So if we can just catch 2 interceptions in our last 3 games, we'll have 30 interceptions in the regular season. We are taking on a terrible Arkansas team this week, and dude's going with the play action pass. I did not think he was going to throw that. We probably could have picked that off if we played it right, but we'll definitely get some more chances today. On 3rd down, Arkansas is running the screen, but we can't get to it. Thankfully, offense able to get a touchdown, but we've missed 2 chances at easy picks. This running back is trouble to bring down right now. Arkansas doesn't pass the ball a whole lot, so it sucks that we missed a couple of chances already, but we're playing good defense. We got a 3rd down, and they're just handing it off. We're all over that. Terrible play call from Arkansas, and we have a chance to maybe get a safety here. They're going read option, and we will take those 2 points all day. Now we've got a comfortable 16-point lead. We can start gambling a little bit more. And there it is, man. Our first pick. We bait that up to perfection. And of course, we're going to take that to the crib. Let's go. I was a little bit worried we get hit with the interception drought at the critical moment in our season. Ziggy can practically taste that 30 interceptions on the season, and dude's just going to chuck it up deep in the cover 3. We come down with it, and we've got some space to run. This Arkansas team is slow as hell, and we will zigzag our way out of there for an insane pick 6. That makes it 26 interceptions on the season, man. We should be able to get our 27th here, and we do. The turnovers have just come raining from the sky this season, and after a slow start to this game, we have really gotten cooking. This could potentially be the game where we break the single game interception record. Quarterback's taking off. Sit down, kid. Dude better not try that again. Arkansas is going 5 wide here, and there he goes. We will sit him down once again, and he's hurt on the play. I told him not to come to Ziggy again, and he did. We get the 3rd down stop, and this game is most definitely over. Arkansas is running another screen. This time we can't quite get it. I was hoping Ziggy would hop for that. It's hard to say that we don't look like the #1 team in the country right now. I'm surprised there's 2 teams ranked ahead of us, and Ziggy's gonna get the chance at his first punt return of the day. This is gonna have to be a long one, man. He's taking it from his own 5, and he gets a block to the right side. We might have it, man. Just a couple of guys to beat. We cut it back inside, bro. This Arkansas team is just so slow. Let me do my classic little pause in the middle of the play. Check on the difficulty real quick just to show y'all I'm playing on Heisman, and we will take that to the crib once again. We've got 4 touchdowns on the day. Ziggy is outscoring the offense once again, and that should be ours, bro. He got it just over us. There's no way we end this game without getting another pick. And once again, man, same play. We can't quite hop for it. I thought I played that pretty well. I'm worried coach is going to take us out soon. And there it is. We're going to come out of the game with 3 interceptions on the day. Another calm 3 picks for Ziggy. We are, of course, well in the lead for the Heisman Trophy right now. We better not lose it. Just 3 interceptions short of 30, man. So up next, we got a kind of weird one. We're taking on Coastal Carolina late in the season. They're definitely going to be a more run-heavy team. Their quarterback's breaking tackles, and he's loose. We barely trip him up. All right, man. It looks like the Chanticleers came to play. We've just got to shut down this option, and that's a fumble. So much for that. We scoop it up, and our offense has woken up against a weak defense. They're feeling good after the 51 points last week, even though that was mostly Ziggy. And I'm hoping that last drive was the last time Coastal Carolina's getting past midfield. We absolutely crushed the running back there. You gotta wonder with all these hard hits how the wear and tear is affecting Ziggy, but he is not slowing down anytime soon. He has no care in the world for his NFL future right now. All he wants to do is bag up another Heisman Trophy. And we should have had that pick, man. I second guessed myself. Ziggy forces the fumble out of bounds. I'll take the free stat there. Coastal Carolina's going 5 wide, and that's a weird little option. We're all over it. Almost interrupted that pitch. I'm waiting for us to get another fumble out of one of these. We're gonna need to come up with a pick soon, and that's the halfback screen pass. We will take it. Ziggy catches it with one hand really for no reason, but it looked pretty nice. And at this point, we're up by 3 scores. They should start passing the ball more, and we almost got in there for that one. We most definitely have at least one more pick in us, and we'll take a few tackle for losses too. 3rd and 15, kind of looking for another halfback screen here. Nope, looks like they're gonna try to chuck it up deep. We're on it, but a terrible user, and dude somehow comes down with it. I really needed to strafe up there. Got a little bit too excited, but we've got a chance at a freebie on another screen pass, and somehow he throws that over us. That is incredibly frustrating, man. 2 picks we absolutely should have had. They're just running the ball on 3rd down though. We're all over that. Unfortunately, offense has slowed down a little bit. It's all good though. I'm happy for the chance to catch more interceptions, and that swing screen was a weird call, man. That goes nowhere. 8 tackles on the half for our boy. Quarterback's taking off. We'll pick up another one. So we head to half with a comfortable lead, but it's kind of been a frustrating game so far. We are just racking up the tackles right now though. Ziggy's got to have the lowest missed tackle rate in the planet. He comes up with the big hit almost every time, and we're gonna get that chance at a punt return here. Coach hasn't let us do as many punt returns this season, but when he has, we have consistently made some magic. Ziggy's juke move is just too nasty, and he gets to the outside, hitting another one, and he ends up running out of gas across midfield. But offense gets a big touchdown to make this lead a lot more comfortable, and that should have been another pick. We can't quite get to it. That is at least 3 missed pick opportunities on the day. I have a feeling this is a screen though. Nope, looks like it slants, and we go with the wrong one. Dang it. We've had too many close calls though. We're due to come up with one eventually, and man, that could have been it. I'm shocked he threw that. Number 4 comes down with it anyways. We got to get this 2nd pick before coach takes us out here. Ziggy's gunning for 15 tackles on the day as well. I'm just waiting for them to run that screen again. They got the bounce off route wide open here though, and he's gonna get inside the 5. Was not able to play that quite right, and sadly our shutout's gonna die here. But maybe that's not the worst thing in the world, because now coach is gonna keep us on the field just a little bit longer longer. And somehow that wasn't a pick. We come in for the big hit. One milestone I haven't hit is 20 tackles in the game. I don't think we're going to get it today, but we're pretty close. And just about every last one of those has been a big hit. This punt return might be our last play of the game, so we're going to have to make it count. We'll hit that back juke. Ziggy's running out of gas, but still able to get around a dude. And we might have a shot. We're going to have to cut this back in. That'll be good for a 50-yard return. And coach is going to take us off the field. So not necessarily a bad game, but we definitely could have come up with more picks. Look how much we are leading the NCAA in tackles by. That is absolutely crazy. So now in our last game of the season, we got the Egg Bowl. Ziggy's taking on Nick's old team once again, and we had that baited up. For some reason, we couldn't accelerate. And Ziggy's just missing chances at picks right now. I really hope he's not going to choke the 30 interceptions away. Ole Miss is putting the ball on the ground a little bit here, but we got a 3rd and 10. And I was trying to jump that halfback angle. He takes the out route wisely. Nothing is more satisfying when you time that halfback angle perfectly, but it's pretty tough to bait up. And Ole Miss is really driving it on us right now. It would be absolutely killer to our playoff seed if we took a loss in this game. Ole Miss isn't even very good this year, but Ziggy forces the fumble and we pick it up, his 2nd forced fumble in 2 games. Offense isn't able to cash it in, but that's still a huge momentum swing. We've just got to figure out how to stop this read option. Ziggy is trying his best to do it all himself, but we need somebody else to get to that pitch, man. Not to say that Ziggy's been a one-man show. His teammates have been really good all season, and we come to the end of the first quarter knotted at 0, and on 3rd down, our boy number 21 comes up with a pick. Like I said, man, Ziggy's teammates show out. This time offense is able to go get their 6. Miss State is just absolutely refusing to pass it right now, but that's another fumble. Ziggy almost picked that up for the scoop and score. Somehow the offensive lineman gets on top of it, and they're running the screen on 3rd and 10. I wasn't quite in the right position. The frustrating moments continue, but with a 2-score lead, we're feeling pretty good, and we stop the Rebels short on 3rd down. They get the ball back though, and it looks like they're trying to score. Judkins breaks loose, and that's a huge play to get him into field goal range. Thankfully, they miss it, and the shutout continues. We just got to keep playing bend don't break. Ole Miss has been very careful about their play calling since that first play, and man, Ziggy was just a half second late on that. I feel like my recognition is just a little bit slow right now, but we're bound to get one eventually. I'm waiting for another forced fumble too. We got a 3rd and 7, and they're just going screen. That's a terrible call. I don't know why you would ever want to run a wide receiver screen against this team, and you definitely don't want to run a halfback screen. That should have been a pick 6. Is Ziggy choking the record, bro? Just too short of 30. He can't seem to find that pick. We're not able to do a whole lot on the kick return, but our defense has been holding steady, man. We just got to avoid any big plays, but Ole Miss is finally starting to get something cooking. We absolutely cannot relax here, man. This run game is dangerous. We've mostly done a good job of shutting it down, but they're bound to score eventually. That's that halfback screen though. What are you doing, Ole Miss? We will take that absolute bozo call from Lane Kiffin, and we will bring it back to the crib. That should put this game away. 29 interceptions on the season. How sweet would it be for Ziggy to get the record against his dad's old team? Sadly, coach is actually going to take us out here with only a 4-score lead. So that ends up being our only pick on the day. Still a pretty dominant win for the fellas. So tune in next video for the SEC championship game in the playoffs. Have a good one. Peace.